Just when you thought it was safe.
Yo, hey, you already know what it is. We gonna start, set, and you already know we gonna check the record. We for the record. It's my man,
Manny Dogs.
Hey, I'm your boy KD3, hey, and we for the record, bro. So again, as we always do, right about this time, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to this hip hop shit. You know what I'm talking about?
As we proceed,
one thing I was going to talk about real quick, bro, is some of these new artists that I'm really gravitating to right now. Is first of all, is Akeem Ali? Is that his name, bro?
Yep.
Everything he do has been straight fire, bro.
Yeah, he's killing.
So if you ain't peep, my man's doing his thing, bro. I'm gonna try to find something to share some links or whatever. All his shit has been absolute immaculate. Like,
and if you ain't on a Mexican OT bus,
oh yeah, and
you better get on now.
And if you, I'm telling, bro, I got the opportunity to wrap it up with this man.
Get on now,
bro. The opportunity I got to wrap up with this dude, bro. Like, his album is gonna be ether, bro. Yeah. Like, he's gonna be in Mars by the time of next year. So again, like I said, if you ain't rocking with him or getting,
you better get on it now. You better get on it now.
I hate y'all. I can't roll my R's. I don't know. I got a lazy tongue with my Spanish teacher Joy.
You better surrender now,
because it's gonna be. He is the Mexican Captain America. He's out of there. He's out of here.
It's about to go.
You know what I'm saying? The other cat, I've been, you know what I mean? My guy Toby Guigwe,
yes.
everything he do, bro.
I can't. I'm trying to practice
Nigerian
it.
king himself and all the men. Oh my God,
I love him.
Yeah, everything he's been doing has been dumb.
But here's the thing, right? Even those two that you just mentioned, and then of course Mexican OT, like that is for sure. You hear it?
Yeah,
it's for sure hip hop.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure hip hop. We're in a weird space right now, though.
Yeah,
because now you're starting to hear genres.
Yeah, that's mixed with hip hop.
And it's like, is that hip hop? And they're not calling it that.
Yeah, it's blurring the lines. So it's the in between, the great in between. A lot of it, that I'm noticing a huge amount is the country aspect.
Yes,
and it's like,
and country done snuck in, man.
Oh, bro, absolutely.
And I walked in the kitchen, they was drinking Kool-Aid. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, whoa,
100% though.
Wait a minute.
But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like this is why hip hop is so great. The bass line,
for sure,
added with any other instrument, is a hip hop track to me.
100%.
You can play some jazz.
100%.
Add a bass line, it becomes hip hop. So again, I can't remember my guys. What's in? I gotta look them up. The name of this is a country track. I don't know if it's classified as country, but I'm gonna go.
While you looking, I'm gonna talk about it. Shout out to Jelly Roll for making
100%
a dope. Like, I listened to the album. The album is dope, right? And for being country music's new artist of the year.
Oh yeah,
39 years old, doing 100%. The thing right. But if you listen to Jelly Roll's album,
oh yeah,
you cannot tell me hip hop.
Yeah,
ain't all over that.
That's a hip hop influenced album for sure, and he's a hip hop artist. I would say still, you know what I'm saying,
bro. Like, and it's like they trying to. I don't know, man. I don't know what the thing is, but they trying.
I feel like it's for Grammy purposes. You know what I'm saying? So I can give you a Grammy for whatever this genre is and whatever this genre is, and then I still have my hip hop oriented artist. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel about it. But anyway, where I was going with is Delta Hill Riders.
Yeah.
Get your shine on, bro. I don't know.
Listen to the title.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't know if, like, again, if hip hop being as influential as it is like, do we get the grace of having that blurred line of being it now? Is it country rap? Is it hip hop country?
Yeah, it's just a whole different genre.
You know
are we creating a different genre?
My guy Shabuzi was just going crazy right now too. Another black country artist.
I seen him.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, bro, so it's like,
I
just feel like in order to give out the awards politically correctly. You know what I'm saying? They got to create new genres.
I'm making a country album.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm doing it. I'm getting me a buckle.
Yeah.
I'm getting a buckle and a hat.
You know what I'm talking
12 gallons.
Yeah, my man Mexican OT, he told me
he's killing yo.
He chopped me up with saying he got an iced out belt buckle, bro. He got the I don't know what they call the hat. You know what I'm talking about? But the
12 gallon hat.
You know what I mean? But like that's iced out and everything. So the hip hop influence.
I saw a video of Mexican OT. Shout out to the boy. Listen, the dude had basketball shorts on.
Yeah.
And cowboy boots.
Absolutely.
I said, it's over. Like my man has got it.
That style is
it's coming.
Never going to be able to be duplicated. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming.
He's 100% authentically himself.
Yeah.
And again, there's no one that's going to be able to touch what he's doing, bro. And again, his team around him, his homies, everybody. Again, they put him in every right place he needs to be. And again, next year though, when he drops that album, bro. You better be on Jupiter to catch up with him next time. You
Facts.
know what I'm talking about?
Facts. But let's talk about historically how this has happened. Like, I think you go back to when Run DMC and Aerosmith got together and walked this way, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, we kind of bled into that.
That was like more like a mashup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a mashup, right? Yeah. And then as we transitioned, we do more and more things with instruments.
Yeah, we started experimenting.
We started experimenting, right?
Yeah.
Then when you jumped into Lauryn Hill.
Oh yeah.
And then but hip hop and R&B have always been married.
But then you start. When you said Lauryn Hill, you start going that alternative route because you start hearing some different sounds, some different some different melodies. You know what I mean? It starts getting a little bit more melodic and not so lyric or song driven. You know what I'm saying? You let the beat and production kind of lead you down the path, and then we just fill in the blanks.
And then you start jumping in with the Pitbull.
Oh yeah.
And the Flow Rider.
Oh, yeah.
And now we in some EDM-ish type.
No,
you know what I mean?
Bro.
And then all of a sudden now we going, okay, what is hip hop now?
No, hip hop is everything.
Everything.
And the thing is like we as we were looking at it, we seen like hip hop is bleeding into everything. Nah, I feel like hip hop is everything, and everything is just kind of trying to weed its way into hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that makes more sense, right? The way hip hop became
bigger than everything else. So
it became a galaxy.
Absolutely. So then now it's like everything that swirls around in hip hop is just going. You can't find another genre at this point that hasn't have some type of hip hop influence in it. You know what I'm saying?
Except flute.
Yeah.
We're not gonna jump into that. Never mind. That was last time.
If 40, Drake's producer, got with 3 Stacks on the Flute album,
right,
that shit would have been crazy. Yeah, crazy.
You would have thought.
But I feel like
Scott Storch maybe too.
Yeah,
he could have done.
It just needed a little more. I'm not gonna go.
We went there. We went there. Maybe I gotta do it again.
You know what I'm saying?
But to be able to see like we were talking before, man, like. Weezy came with that.
Oh yeah,
that whole new.
Oh yeah, that rock star mentality.
Mentality, and people don't understand how deep Weezy.
Oh yeah,
like he been since he was 14.
Absolutely,
he been a superstar,
and that's why. I said a lot of people say, "Oh, Wayne don't do nothing else." He don't have to do nothing.
He
else.
don't.
He gave his whole life to this. Legit, his whole life.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Like I think hip hop got its own versions of child stars.
Oh
right?
yeah, 100%.
You know how child actors, they got the, you know what I mean? Yeah. Weezy dodged the bullet.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He's been through some things, but I think it could have been way worse.
Yeah.
But as we watched Weezy grow up, and then as a man do kid stuff because he never was a kid.
100%.
Like he had grown men like, yo, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a skateboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Killer.
And that's when we looked again. We look at our artists completely crazy compared to every other genre, right? Because we want them to be hip hops forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when Wayne started doing, I'm a rock star, I'm a skateboarder. You know how many people front their faces up like,
and until he gave them them bars, though.
Yeah. Just stay in the studio and do what you normally. I don't. You know what I mean? But again, like I said, we don't allow our artists to evolve. We want to keep them in this tight niche, you know what I'm saying? We call hip hop space to be like it's a safe place for all of us. And then again, you start getting other artists, that come in and they do their thing, and then they transition to something completely else outside of hip hop. And again, like, oh, well, then we say hip hop birthed them or gave them they start. You know what I'm saying? So we can't have it both ways. We gotta allow them to be who they are. Hip hop is an ever evolving space.
I like the way you put it, man. I think hip hop just took everything over, so now everything is trying to bleed back into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I really do, and I think maybe that's where I think you just gave us the key to how we can learn to get out of our comfort zone and accept it, because it's big, man. It's grown
it's the biggest thing ever. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a genre. It's its own movement. It's its own.
You know what I'm saying?
It's it, right?
It's it, you know what I'm saying?
Hip hop is music.
So again, when we say that, hip hop is the music, right?
Yeah.
It's the music.
The music.
You know what I'm saying? So when it starts, when people talk about the state of hip hop and where is it at, and how come we ain't have number one hip hop artists, look at all the number one influenced artists that are coming out of the hip hop deal. So it's like I don't have to have a number one hip hop artist when I got so and so doing hip hop influenced music in the country space. I got so and so doing. I
hate to bring it to the Swifties, the Taylor Swift. She hip hop.
Yeah, you know, pop is hip hop.
Yeah,
100%.
You know and when once, because before it was that separation, it was pop and hip hop.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And for the longest time, I remember we was like, yo, you can't go pop.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, don't go pop. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't go pop.
Now
Nelly was like, I'm going pop.
Out of here.
Just so y'all know, I'm diving head first into pop.
100%.
And it didn't fizzle out.
No, absolutely.
In fact, that blew up, and then everybody started doing it.
Yeah, because again, like you started breaking the barriers for the more influence and the more fans, and I can get into more venues, and instead of doing the club, I can do the stadium. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, right? Like, listen, and you bound to survive a stadium show.
100%.
Way more than you gonna survive a club show.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So now I feel like, again, when we transition to hip hop, we got to look at it from a different lens and be like, the ultimate goal is to live your life in a better than you came into it as. You know 100%. What I'm saying? So when you start hearing these artists evolve and they start talking about mental health, like for instance, the new Jeezy album, a full grown man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you're not a grown man, you expecting, you know what I mean, the trap or die Jeezy, you completely missed the situation. You know what I'm saying?
He's not dead. Absolutely. He trapped out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? so now, and again, I'll even take it back to the other side. You know, Gucci. He's still in that same vein, but again, if you don't hear the evolution of Gucci and what he's talking about,
or see it,
100%.
Look at the evolution of Gucci,
and it's just like, and that's where we again, like where I feel like why our genre is the way it is, because we want everybody to stay how you came in. You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh man, you switching up. Oh, you sold out.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh, like go back to 3 Stacks. 48 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't be riding around in a Cadillac with my homies in some pink furry, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
I like that pink fur, bro. You know what I'm saying? Looking with the Ric Flair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scarf.
This real quick touch on that. Him and Big Gip, bro. Oh my God. Style is out of this world, bro. The pink furry with no shirt and a turban. I'm like, dog, that's different.
That's how we out here. Listen, and that's what made Erykah Badu go, oh, I like him. He's wearing a turban
straight up
and flamenco pants.
He's half Teletubby and half genie. I don't know what he got going on.
Listen, but I think that's why though, and we speaking from old head, like I had to embrace that. I'm the old head now. Like I'm an old head hip hop dude, right?
Yeah.
And that's why the kids nowadays, I believe, the young artists, don't embrace the term or the culture hip hop the way we want them to or expect them to.
100%.
Because
they didn't go through the licks. They
understand that we want to keep them in a box. Like we want to keep them, you're supposed to stay in this space. And they're like, I want to be in that space. You said I could be whatever I want to be. And that's our fault. We was like, you said I was special.
Yes, you can, but not in hip hop though.
Right.
You just say right. You know, I can keep my eye on you.
Except when you're in hip hop.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I think that's why everybody, when you get the Lil Uzi verse, like they say, I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, the Lil Yachty's and all that.
I'm not a rapper. I'm a rock star. I'm an artist. I'm gonna do this all. It's cool, but at the end of the day, I think everybody need to thank my boy, man. KD just broke it to y'all. Hip hop is the music.
Absolutely.
Y'all getting into this now.
Absolutely. 100%.
Y'all got to break into this
absolutely.
now. So country got to break its way into it. R&B has already been doing
absolutely.
that. Jazz, whatever you trying to rock with.
You got to get hip-hop influence because that's what people are coming for. They're coming for that sound. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying that you have to play it in the club, but you hear that bass line.
For sure.
That you get the little wiggle in your hips like Forrest Gump, you be like, oh, get a little pop in your shoulder, and that's what hip hop does. You know what I'm saying? And again, we speaking from a place of like again 80s, 90s influence hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So we see the transition, the evolution of it. But once we hit once you hit that certain pocket of hip hop, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That sound, that cadence, that drum line, that beat, like. I can pick it out. You play anybody's album that has anything, and I would quite like that. That's a hip hop influence.
Or
beat.
even the terminology and the
all
verbiage,
all the slang, all the slang.
Like you just. The country album, you just talking about Get Your Shine On. Like,
absolutely, 100%. Where's that coming from?
That ain't hip hop. Like,
100%.
come on, man. You know, and so I think we should just be appreciative and just say, all right, man, this is what hip hop has given us. We are now living in the hip hop age.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Like, the Ice Age.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is the hip hop age, man.
Yeah. And like we say, like the golden era or whatever. But I think we at the stage where. Everything is the hip hop.
Everything.
It's a hip hop influence.
It
culture.
has evolved into this irreversible beast.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, you can't. Put it back.
There's no way. Like when you think about where we come from, I think that's the problem. We've seen where we came from. Like when
the rappers are like,
when they was banning, they was running skid loaders and all over the NWA.
Absolutely,
CDs,
absolutely.
Right? To now, you can't breathe. You can't watch TV. You can't watch
every commercial.
Nothing.
Every advertisement has a hip hop influence too.
Hip hop is there.
We them. We them. That's what them.
Hip hop is there, and shout out to all the forefathers that
broke
had
these doors.
A vision.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I guarantee they ain't see this.
No, 100%. And I feel like I feel like a couple of other podcasts talk on it, but I feel like we got to be able to like collectively like pay like homage to like those that like you should be still getting paid because there's you know what I mean, and outside of royalties in general, I'm just saying just like in general,
we should be taking care of them, man.
Yeah, because I feel like there's no way. Rapper's Delight that probably played on the radio a few times until it finally broke gets the credit it deserves for pioneering all of this.
Listen, if you went to a rock show, and you heard some dude be like, "Oh, living on a prayer," they gonna go crazy. They minds, right?
Straight up.
If somebody came and was like a hip hop, miss me with this, bro. Man, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, give them the roses, 100%. Man. Support them. Make sure we taking care of them, 100%. Man. Like, if Aerosmith needed, they don't.
Yeah, they definitely
do this
don't
world, right? But if they needed, like, somebody, I want to do a show.
Yeah.
Every rock artist is going to be like,
back,
I got you. Yep. My show. Come on my show. This 100%. Is what we're doing. For hip hop, you be going what you sold lately.
I have been seeing a little bit more lately. Again, I only follow a few like the older like 80s, pioneers. Like I said, Kane been doing a ton of touring with him.
Kane, Slick Rick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep,
so I have been
Rakim.
seeing a lot more of them kind of banding together and bringing that. You know what I'm saying? Because like again, like you're not gonna want to see Kane at a show that he's completely out of his, and I'm not saying that he's out of his source because Kane is Kane, you know what I'm talking about? But I don't want to see Kane in a little Uzi verse. Like you're not gonna,
that's not a good blend.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta have his niche.
Yeah, similar sounds coming together, like KRS and
kind of like what the Temptations would do. With,
absolutely. So I've been seeing a lot more of that lately, and again, maybe they've been doing it for a while, and I'm just just getting privy to it now. But again, I've been seeing that and respecting that a lot more though because again, like they should still be touring. They should still be 100%. Selling out arenas and whatnot because again, homage is due.
Listen, I think we are officially at a time in hip hop where dudes is like Jay-Z, Right?
Yeah,
and I never thought that would happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
But it's like, what do you mean?
But
you got to pay that homage,
yeah,
man.
but Father Time is undefeated, though.
Undefeated, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Undefeated. But you know who's not going to die ever?
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, dog. Like, he got
I don't care what genre you, I don't care what generation you in.
Yeah. But he's been doing his thing by keeping himself relevant again with the newer, younger artists. You know what I'm saying? I'll say the same thing, similar with Drake. Drake putting all the younger artists on his new joints and new projects.
Remember when Drake was a young dude?
Yeah, for sure.
Now he's an old head.
Yeah, absolutely. But my thing is, again, with Drake, though, one thing with Drake, you know what I'm saying? He got his signature style, for sure. And then he stays true to that same sound. On his features, you hear Drake barred up.
Right.
But on his album, he gonna sing a little bit.
He gonna cry.
Yeah,
he gonna cry
absolutely.
a little bit. He gonna touch,
make you touch on all the feelings and all the female songs. And again, like, that's 100% smart, because in the end, when you go looking for a Drake feature, he gonna give you something outside of his album. So when you buy his album, you gotta go buy his album to get the original Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But shout out to that new Drake album. I mean, the track with him and Sexy Red and SZA, Rich Baby Daddy, probably the hardest beat on the album, in my opinion.
Wait a minute.
But the most ratchetest song you can ever.
You just opened up that Pandora's box. I don't know how much time we got left, but please, where did this happen? Like, in this world in which we are empowering our women, in which we are saying we believe in you, we want you to do the best and greatest things. We are talking about booty holes. And like, yo.
But listen.
When did this pop?
But I mean, again, I mean, we can go back and forth about this all day, especially about, you know what I mean? We've always been filthy in hip hop. We've been filthy. Little Kim hardcore cover. I know I had that on my wall in my house, and my mom straight up ripped that down, because she said, you can't have no pornography in this house.
I love Lil Kim's album. You kidding me? I miss that Lil Kim.
Bruh, and again, for a 14-year-old boy, right, that was the closest thing to full frontal nudity. So you know what I mean?
Man, Adina Howard, freak
absolutely, bro. But again, like I said, we've been filthy. We've been filthy for a while.
I've been stroking. So even now,
we've been filthy. But I feel like now that
I think there's levels. Don't you think there's levels?
There's true. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. And I feel also because we fathers, that have young ladies, we got to raise as well. But again, it's not hip hop's job to raise y'all children.
100%. So you're absolutely right.
I don't have my daughters listen to whatever they want to listen to, but they know, you know what I mean, when it's a time and place.
Listen, and you ain't, I just don't listen. I don't want. It's scary, bro.
Yeah,
like it really is. Man, I've been watching. Was it Sexy Red? What's the other one?
Sukiyana.
Yeah. I've seen just snippets.
Yeah.
Of their stage work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's why artist development is still something that needs to be.
Bro, what is happening, man?
Listen, there's no holds barred. Hip hop is a wild, wild west.
It is.
As long as the radio loves you, you can go barefoot, thong bikini, 7 months pregnant
with a doo-doo stain.
It don't matter. You know,
they gonna make it dope. Like, that doo-doo stain on my booty. Hey, got a doo-doo stain on my booty.
You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, there's just levels to it. There's levels to it. There's levels to it.
I just think some of it is just like I don't like what we normalizing in the world. And I sound like an old dude, and I'm cool with that too. I'm OG. I'm cool with that, right? But damn, like yo, whose daughter is this? Like somebody talk to her.
Yeah, she needs go ahead and tuck it in a little bit.
Yeah, man, because you out here busting it wide open. You know what I mean?
But again, like I said, but coming from like again 18, 19 years old, and again, like, you know, we had Adina Howards and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Lil Kim, Foxy Brown.
So again, like it's pick your poison. You know what I'm talking about? And we coming from a different perspective now that we transitioned and seen it all. And now we've seen a new evolution of it. It's like,
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not going, you know what I mean? I don't like it. It makes me nervous.
You know what I mean? But outside all the ratchetness that we got going on in hip hop, again, a couple more artists I will just kind of shout it out that I've been listening to lately. Again, Simba hasn't dropped anything new. He's been doing all the football weeks.
Yeah.
Killing that. I like that. Ray Vaughn, La Russell. Okay. Just like super conscious, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember who else I've been listening to. I mean, I listen to just about everything. You know what I'm saying?
And you better than me at that, dog. Like I'll be the first one.
I'm gonna start sending you all the joints.
You need to, because I'm a hater in my heart, bro. I'm a hater.
Oh yeah, and check this out. I know everyone's probably mad at me because we got the dripper script segment. Listen, I listened to some of the joints, you know what I'm talking about, and
you want us to play it?
My man is he's unwavering, and I'm trying to get the benefit of the doubt, and I just like, bro.
All I'm saying, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna look in the camera.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So with
I'm a hater.
With that being said, we gonna do a premiere of a couple of the joints, and again,
I'm not even a hater, bro. I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, and
with an F, truth.
And we gonna be 100% truthful and honest. We gotta come up with some categories so we can make sure it's fair for each and every person that come through.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get to that at the next one. But yeah, shout out everything you got going on, my man.
Everything, here for the record, in this corner with the champ.
Yeah.
Shout out, go see. Check me out on Instagram, man. I'm private.
Yeah.
Purposefully.
So that means DM him. That means DM him.
No, don't DM me, man. Don't DM me. Manny Dogs at IG. I'm out here.
And also go to his LinkedIn too. He had a LinkedIn.
Yeah, I do. Business. Business.
And I'm the real K3 on IG, and that's about everything else. But again, we for the record, man. Salute. We out of here.
We out.